Dạ, anh Miêu Phật, dạ thưa thầy ạ.
Chưa có hình.
Con thấy chưa? Mình đã thấy chưa? Thấy hình thầy rồi. Có mấy chú thì nó đỡ mình lắm, không có thôi. Có đi. Metta.Phật, mình đã.
Dạ, nghe rõ thưa thầy, trên Zoom nghe rõ hả? Dạ. Anh Miêu Phật, dạ thầy nghe rõ thưa thầy ạ.
Bây giờ thầy nghe rõ, con nghe rõ thầy nói chưa?
Dạ, trên Zoom nghe rõ thưa thầy.
Rồi bây giờ bắt đầu chưa?
Dạ, tới giờ Zoom tiếng Anh hả thưa thầy?
Tiếng Anh. Con nhớ con. Good evening from Lumini. Before starting, I would like to invite everybody to give 1 minute silence to pray for peace. Metta.Phật. So now anybody? Minh Đức Đạt, you read what is topic today we are talking today.
Hi Guru, the topic today is Mật Pháp and right tradition brings the real peace and happiness.
Yes. You see the Mật Pháp is not ordinary lesson. That is real the secret of the master and the Buddha master and Guru. They experiences 100% good result. But due to the ignorance, the people did not pay attention. For example, now our education, I do not criticize, but they teach us so many things. And we spend a lot of time school, university, and many people after graduation, even the high diploma, and after that they lose the way, not successful. But in ancient time, there is no school like we now. Whenever we follow the master, he taught, and then we note down, and we apply the life. Then I find what I note down is very accurate, very efficient. I told you when I was young, I was a very much suffering life because I was born during the time of the war. And secondly, I have the problem about the health, many kind of sickness. Then I say to live unhappy, better to suicide. But that's a bad idea. I did not tell anything. But there's one my master Thầy Hoàng Nhân in the seven mountain, Thất Sơn. He know. Then he wait for me near the river. When he come, he call me, and he suggest me should give up the suicide and follow him. Then I follow him. I very lucky. I stay with him only 2.5 years, but I learned so many wonderful things. One of the Mật Pháp he taught me. I learned at least 3 times. He said, whenever you drink a cup of water or bone of rice, never forget. He mentioned about gratefulness. That I'm telling you, I left Vietnam more than 60 years. Traveled many countries. I apply very strictly about this philosophy, this Mật Pháp. I got everything. Yeah. And even in ancient time, there's a ruler. They did not go to school, university. But when they opened the ruler, for example, in Vietnam, Lý Công Uẩn, and his dynasty more than 13 king, nearly 200 years. And after Tang also nearly 200 years. It's wonderful. So, I should say the Mật Pháp and tradition, very, very wonderful. But due to the ignorant, people did not pay attention. And lost. Now you see, now they have marketing, they have so many things, but not Buddhism. Yeah. So the topic today, I would like to invite Minh Đức Đạt. You are young generation. You can share your idea about this matter. Minh Đức Đạt, please.
Namaste, Guru. Thanks for allowing me to share a few words. The tradition to bring peace and happiness, the secret or Mật Pháp, as you mentioned, the tradition is, from what I learned from you, and I'm sharing, from a personal experience, is, I came to Buddhism before you, prior to meeting you, through the Theravada tradition, Thing tradition. And, I have some experience in my journey through the spirituality through that tradition was good, but it wasn't as complete, and I didn't really feel, as like it's a holistic approach. When I met you, you've expanded my knowledge base and experience base to expand to the Mahayana tradition as well. And your guidance is Thiền Tịnh Song Tu, and it's both the tradition of the Theravada as well as the Mahayana approach, where the Theravada primarily focus on self-effort, self-effort to attain enlightenment or awakening. The Mahayana approach has more of a comprehensive, holistic, universal support, in addition to just self-effort, to help us in our spiritual journey through enlightenment, or attaining that peace and happiness. So the Thiền Tịnh Song Tu approach, the unification of the Theravada and Mahayana approach, sometimes you call it Buddhahana, meaning it's a union of both approach, should be the method that you taught to practice spirituality to achieve the peace and happiness in our daily lives. And what does that comprise of? I think it's the individual effort to walk the spiritual path by each of us, meaning we got to do our daily practice. And the only experience that we can validate for ourselves whether we achieve peace or happiness genuinely is through direct experience. And the only way to do direct experience is through self-effort and self-practice, the daily practice, in our journey. However, I think what I like to also expand today is, we all have teachers and we listen to our teachers and we follow our teachers' guidance, but we also have to walk the path and see what works and what doesn't work for us individually. Because what's the right approach for me might not be the right approach for you and for each individual sentient being out there. So the only way we know that is walking the path and see, okay, this sutra works for me, this mantra works for me, this sutra doesn't, this type of meditation does work for me, this type of meditation doesn't. We have to walk that path in order to discover the approach, the method that works for each of us. And as I continue to walk the path and learning more and expand my knowledge and learning in the various tradition, I even able to embrace some from the Vajrayana approach, which is Muktam as well, that I feel is very applicable for my journey, my spiritual journey. And so I would like to expand on Guru's teaching in that it's not just Thiền Tịnh Song Tu, but for me it's Thiền Mật Tịnh Song Tu as well, because there are certain Vajrayana, Tibetan mantras and sutra that for me, when I practice, I feel more peace, more happiness, more energy. And so coming back to the topic of today is the secret and tradition to obtain peace and happiness. It's whatever approach, whatever method or dhamma practice that we undertake individually that makes us feel more at peace, more harmonizing, more in union with the divine, more connection with the divine, with the universe, with nature, and gives us more energy. I think that's the right tradition and approach for you, for me, and for each individual, person. And Guru always share in all of his talk is that it doesn't matter what tông you practice, Mật tông, Thiền tông, Tịnh độ tông, Lung tung tông, etc. He always said that because all of those are methods, and we have to find the right methods that's applicable and works for each one of us. And the only way to discover what works is you have to walk the path, daily practice, and we discover, and obviously as well as learning, keep learning the Dharma, keep exposing ourselves to various traditions, various masters, various spiritual leaders, and then refine our approach to see what works for us. And that is the right Mật Pháp and tradition for obtaining peace and happiness. That be my inputs, Guruji. Thanks for letting me share my my thoughts on this.
Thank you, Mr. Đạt. This is wonderful. Now you see that when the Buddha announced there's so many schools, Theravada, Mahayana, Hinayana. So sometimes they also make the difference. But in my opinion, in the 21st century, we should say Buddhayana. You can practice any yana. Which one bring you the peace and happiness? That is the right one. Like the food, but should have the good wisdom. Should not let the wrong people to misguide it. So now I would like to invite Min Phước Đức from America.
Ayurveda Phật Master, good evening from US, and good morning from US, and good evening everyone there. And thank you, Master. Let me share a little bit about my thought, and like you mentioned, and Minh Đạt mentioned about what he learned from you, Master, and like all of us. Same thing, we follow the path that you mentioned again. Remind us about your master, sư ông Thầy Quan Nhân, and that's great. And we always, follow what, remember what you say, and remind us that every meeting that, we learn and we just follow, and about tradition bring the peace and the happiness. Before, like Minh Đạt just mentioned that the same with us. My wife and I, we didn't know anything. We until we met you, Master, and seen that we learn a lot from you, and you taught us the right way, like tu đúng, and you have to follow the right direction, and you always happiness. You bring the happiness to home, even you go anywhere. You see the people need help, you just giving, and then never expect a return, but it's always a return. Like masters always say to us, you apply and you practice, like you taught us, like in Pháp Hoa, and that's what we did. We did every day, and from seeing that we met you, and you brought it to us, and you mentioned to us that if you go the right direction, always bring the happiness, and spend time with the nature, respect with the nature, respect the law of karma, and like use spend money with 331. That's what you say all the time, and remind us all the time that we did, and that's we're grateful, and we apply and practice, and like you mentioned again, always respect, and the law of nature, and and come out, and and keep silent, and then respect people, respect the old people, and then you receive back. You would return back from other people respect you. First, you have to respect other people first, and that's what happened. And you taught us, and we always remember that, and we appreciate it. And you came, like you say, too many people come to looking for you, but they couldn't find you. And it's hard to find you and match you. But if, like you say, we tu đúng, you come to us, and you see us. That's what that's what the result. That's very miracle. We believe it, and we continue to pray, and always pray for, and for you to stay happy and stay healthy and stay safe. And That's all I want to share today. And thank you for brought it up and remind us every time we are in a meeting. And thank you, Master. Thank you.
Thank you, Minh Vô Đức. You see the Mật Pháp and traditional, very simple. But if we apply it, certainly we get very good result. But I do not know the reason why the people, they wrote so many books, so many theory, but at last no good result. That is the question we also should learn. And we apply the Mật Pháp of the Master. So I would like to invite Thầy Huệ Sơn. You can share some of your idea.
Hello, Master. Hello, anybody. This is the morning in the America. I'm very like the detailed topic. This topic very good, and I think I like the wisdom. Wisdom very good for me, because that sometimes I did something I didn't have wisdom, some problem for me, and then I feel I did something wrong, because I think that anytime I'm focused meditation in my room, the morning, the 1 hour for the meditation. Let me I focus the mindfulness, and then I think that we should have the wisdom, very important with us. To have the happiness and the peace, we should apply the most correct things in our monastic life. As monk and nun, we should choose for our service the more correct teaching and the mantra Mật Pháp. Should share wisdom. The first, the health, very important. If we have the body, we don't have the health. Something wrong, because the health very important with us. We must take care the outer body, because if we have the sick, we need to go to the doctor. Okay, and then we should and then we have the gratitude. We have the master, we have the father and mother, we have the country. Because we do anything, we should think about the country, father, mother, and some people have us before. That some people they don't think about the father and mother. They think they think only the money. They think only the any people. They never think the father, mother, master. For example, because in the I know I have my brother, because they only care about the work. For example, because they have the one temple in the America, they take care about his matter, because they never care about the master monastery in the anywhere, because they show up. They want to show up the monastery, because some people, okay, you very good, you very nice, you are very success, because your monastery the develop and many people come. For me, I don't like that, because the first we should think about the monastery, our master, the founder, because we should the gratitude. I think so. And then because we have the foreign, the borders, and then because when my father and mother they we must take care, because I think that my brother in Vietnam, I'm very sad about that, because the brother they never care about the mother and father, because sometimes they talk not good the word, because let my mom, she write, she talk with me. She very sad about that because I'm very helpless about that. You know, I write that some people they you know they must the care father and mother, and then you know the gratitude very important with us, and then we believe in the God and the effort very important because the karma very important with us. If we don't have the karma, we can't do anything. That is the success because my mother the teacher before. I think these are the key that help us open the door to success and happiness. For example, one person who lack the wisdom, no matter what we do it, will still select to fail and the suffering for us. Therefore, we must be very careful in all our work. To do that, we must practice meditation every day because now, um, you know, because sometimes I think I do something very wrong because they don't have the wisdom. Like me now, I you know I focus about the meditation. Thank you very much, Master. Give the topic very good for me. I think you know if I apply this topic in the my activity, I think that they help me so much about that because I thank you so much. Thank you so much. I try to do. Okay. Yeah.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ramraj. Dr. Ramraj. Raj. Then not then I would like to invite Yogi. Yogi, Guruji. Yogi, you listen? No, I think the problem, I think the line. Sometimes even
Today I introduce my friend. He come from the U.S. because any day he come here meditate for me because I would like to invite the church. He share your idea today. Yes.
I
Hi,
think
Justin, go ahead. Justin, go ahead. Can you unmute your
Sorry. Yes, I had to unmute.
Hey,
Hello.
good to meet you.
Hi.
yeah.
Yes. First of all, thank you so much for the invitation to talk. Yes. So we haven't been able to meditate for about a month. We've both been traveling. But yes, I go over to the temple here in White House, Tennessee, and sit and meditate. And you know, speaking about Dharma, that's one of my practices is meditation. I also am part of a community that helps others find their path as well through plant medicine. But I'm a new student. I'm a new student of Buddhism, and I'm learning so much. And the beautiful practice of meditation is one of the things that brings me so much peace. And I also practice mantras and sutras. It bring me very much peace and joy and energy for the day. I like starting in the morning as well. I feel like it sets the tone for the day and it allows me to approach others in peace and joy as well. So I'm able to, you know, whatever comes at me, I'm able to reflect in that space and have patience and find the true peace and joy in that. So I'm still learning, and I really appreciate the invitation. Thank you so much for your time, and I will continue to study this path.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste, joining us.
Namaste.
Now I would like to invite Konak Chakma. Konak Chakma. I think due to the line. Yes.
No, Guruji, I was unmuting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for everyone for showing your snippets from different parts of your samsara. Well, for me, if you ask me, like Guruji had said aptly before, I think this modern world, we are too focused on materialistic goods that we forget how privileged our lives is right now. Let's say we get a hot shower right now in the morning, just a press of a button. Such kind of privilege was not present roughly 100 years ago. And we take these kind of things for granted nowadays. Nowadays, we are constantly bombarded by information right now, 24/7, that we always think like that truth is only one of the, for truth to be true, one has to be true and other has to be false. But that's not the case. Honestly, that's that's the main problem right now, because people get so dogmatic right now with their objective truths. Like, I would like to give you an example. In Buddhism, and especially the one I practice is Theravada Buddhism, there is one tradition, there's one sutra actually, that's called, there's one sutra in Theravada that's called Kalama Sutra, which states that we should always be inquisitive regarding our, whatever the truth is, whatever our objective is, we should always keep on penetrating it and find out if it's suitable for us or not. Similarly, I think, this, like Guruji said, for me, Buddhism, if you ask me, it's just nothing called, Theravada, Mahayana, or Vajrayana. Buddha didn't classify it into sects, right? This is Theravada, this is Mahayana, or this is Vajrayana. Rather, if you ask me, this is really my personal opinion. I think we should rather focus whatever makes us, be at peace, be at, have some, that totally keeps us, mainly keeps us peace and gives us joy, and be compassionate about our surroundings, about all other fellow beings, not just humans. And that's what is more important for us, if you ask me. Like, I'll give you one example. In the Lotus Sutra also, I think this one is mentioned that, there are different paths for different people. Like, there are, I think, in a burning building, there are 5 children over there stuck there, and for the 5 children, you cannot just call them together. There are different ways to call them. Some like candy, some like, let's say, chocolate. So rather than focusing on one objective goal, that this tradition is true or the other tradition is true, we should focus which part of the tradition that makes us, be at peace, have compassion on other people, and brings us inner joy, and have serenity in our mind. And I think that's what's more important. Rather than think of other sects as a complete truth, I think we should use them as truths. Like, Buddha only said the 4 noble truths and the Eightfold Path as the truth. But Buddha didn't lay out this sutra is the only way, other sutras are the only way. Because even during Buddha time, different monks got enlightenment using different sutras. Moggallana Bhikkhu got different enlightenment using different sutra than Sariputta Bhante, or you can say Mahakaccapa Bhante. So I don't think we should go through this one on true path, and rather focus on the different truths, different aspects of Buddhism that complete us and brings complete joy and happiness to the entire world. That's all. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Konak. Now I would like to invite Minh Đức Đặng.
Yes. Yeah. Good evening from Singapore. Good evening, Guru and everyone. So I think it's nice to see all of you today, and I'm very happy to hear about what you're sharing. So I think it's the topic today is regarding the Mật Pháp, and regarding the traditionals and the right practice. I think that is very important, and from my perspective, I think that is quite relevant together. And if the countries, the traditional follow the practice is close to the Buddhas, I think there's not the big gap between the the traditional and the Buddha teaching like Sri Lanka or some other country like Vietnam, if the population and the country choose the religion that what the religion they are really focused and the practice and the traditional. So in the east side, I think is mostly is quite relevant to the Buddha teaching, and from the Guru teach what's Guru teach, and also from the Buddha teaching. There's no so many things so many things means that and the skill that Buddha teach us. But I think it's just a few one to apply. Also, very much enough like Guru sharing, like just like the sincerity, and we have to be very truthful in what we are doing and what we are practicing. That is a very important, and we have to be a very true ourselves and to be honest by ourselves, by our thinking. I think that is a very important during our practicing, regardless whatever we are doing. We have to look at our inner ourselves, our inner peace, and to be honest with what we are doing without thinking. And even though we are follow what is the Dharma, we also have to be very believe on that the Dharma we follow. So without the belief, like without the honors, without the sincerity, that's very hard to find the right path. So that's what I learned from our Guru and also from the Buddha teaching. So I'm very happy to contribute for some minor part that from what I understood, and I wish all of you have a very good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Man. You see, some Mật Pháp and traditional philosophy, it's a very simple. I can tell you, it's a very simple. If we are sincerely, honestly practice, then certainly we get the result, positive result. Yeah. But now you see, they ask, even the children, they learn so many things, but at last they fail. That's also the big question. We should pay very much attention. So the yogi, you are still there? Yogi, that's one Hindu monk. He also have done wonderful thing. He's a producer of the black diamond. Yeah. Whenever he come to see me, he give me a very big black diamond. He take care of the children, orphanage. He take care of the cow. And the cow dung, he make become like the black diamond. Okay, now if the line something, I would like to invite Ramrai Ubadia, Dr. Ramrai. I wish everybody should expect your idea, contribute, because our society now more and more complicated. If every of us, we try to help them, like the tree, if they are not enough water, we try to put water and go to fertilize. And you, Phước Linh, from Germany? I think now there's some line. Anybody want to join? This is a very important.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Guru, for inviting me into the meetings. Yeah, I would like to share some of my view to this team also. Before that, I would like to share some of my journey before I met Guru and to now when I practice Buddhism. So before I met my guru, I didn't have a home. My health was not good, and my family had many problems. So I also couldn't find a job or finish my studies because of my health conditions. And after my guru showed me his Mật Pháp, like his way of practicing Buddhism, I gained everything, like a home, a bachelor degree, better health, and even a job at Deloitte. So it's a big four company. But right after that, I stopped practicing Buddhism, and I didn't appreciate what I had. I didn't give my best at work, and as a result, I started losing everything again, and that's when I realized I needed to be consistent in practicing Buddhism and work on changing myself to become better. So now I'm attracting better things into my life again. So my lesson is consistency is the key. So I also cannot tell you which way of practicing Buddhism is most suitable for you. So as Guru said, you need to try each Mật Pháp of him for at least 6 months to see if it works for you. And also always follow the 5 things Buddhists should do and avoid the 5 things Buddhists shouldn't do. So yeah, that's my opinion. Thank you, Guru.
Thank you. You see the Buddha, this 84,000 way, but we cannot practice on. You select like the food. In the supermarket, they sell so many kind of food, but select the right one. Which one suitable your body, your stomach? Okay, the Dharma is the same. Even they sell so many kind of food. If you eat all the food, then big problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Very careful. Yeah, very simple. Very simple. But if we practice it correctly, certainly we get very wonderful result. Also I learned many Mật Pháp from my master. But with Mật Pháp I applied, they give very, very wonderful result. So sometimes I also wonder, I meet some person, they study so many things. They get many diploma, but their life is a miserable one. So that's question we should put. Anyone want to join, please? Because this the platform we can share together. Yeah. We are living in the I find there's a Dr. Dilip, right, Bodel, please share your idea about this subject. Dr. Dilip, Rice Bodel, I think there's a problem the line. Lumbini now, you are very cannot play now. We are Lumbini, very hot. But not far from here, Himalaya is a beautiful climate. Yeah. So now here not many people, only local people. Anybody want to join, please? You are most welcome. Chú Minh Đạt, maybe you remind the people and utilize the bottom for the sound. It's a very, very important. Yeah. You see, when I meet some master, some guru, he taught me very simple, like the gold. Yeah, diamond. We can say even diamond. If not, then now you see, now I'm in Lumini. I will show you. Now I'm sitting near the crane. The crane, really, the crane they give me is very wonderful. Did you see the crane? Yeah. The crane, when I come here, the crane come here, they lay the egg. And every day I watching, I learned so many things about the secret of the crane. Did you see the crane? Minh Đức Đặng?
Yes, Guru, we see it. Yep.
Yeah, it's a wonderful.
Yes, wonderful, Guru. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. They have many characters, similar human being, but better. They also need the food. But when they're hungry, they eat the food, they come back, they take rest. They don't keep the food in the refrigerator. They don't have the car. They don't have they don't have the house. They need the house, but the only small house. But we have many houses, but not happy. They have only one cloth, but they are very happy. We have many clothes, but not happy. So sometimes I think they are better. Yeah, you see. Morning, evening, I watching. I learn so many things from them. Okay. Now, if nobody want to express your view, so I conclude the Zoom talk today.
Master, I have one question about the rank, because I think that some the children, because when they were brought, some animal by him, he died. How can you rotate them? Because I think that's
Yeah.
very dangerous about that. I worry so much about that. Yes.
Right. I also worrying now. I think maybe we make the protection by the net around.
Yes.
So the jackal or the wise animal, especially the snake. Yeah, I also worry. Please, I talk with some of our students tomorrow. We buy the net to protect them around. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should do as soon as possible. I also worry because now after 2 weeks the children will come out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Master. Yes.
Okay. If you have time, please come to Lumbini. Enjoy and take beautiful photo. Yeah. Now you have seen. They live very, very, very relaxed life. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Master. Thank you,
Thank you,
anybody.
Master. Thank
Next
you,
week.
everyone.
If you
Okay.
have any idea, please send a message to Jumandak, and then we hope meet you next week. If there's no earthquake, okay.